one, the only FAME by Sheeraz. It's Sheeraz! Mate, welcome back to Virgin Radio. Welcome back to the Kris Fade Show. Always a pleasure to have you on. You're like Batman. You wear the FAME shirt and the cap from LA and the FAME tattoo.
Come on, brother.
It is because, ready? FAME!
I wanna live forever.
You talk a lot about FAME. The company's called FAME, but let's just go back to the word fame.
Yes.
I recently said it in an interview that fame is great, but it can go the other way very quickly. And there's an addiction to it, isn't there?
100%.
You say that and you really push that, right?
I push it. There's two sides of fame. There's the great side of fame,
Yep.
and there's the dark side of fame. And you need to be able to control fame. For the last 2 decades, I've worked with the biggest stars in the world, and fame is the biggest drug in the world.
Yeah. People just want it, right?
They want it so bad, but they just don't know how to control it.
And the crazy thing about fame that I've realized as well, Sheeraz, over my time is that I meet a lot of people that are very wealthy. Like, I mean real wealth. Like, they don't
never have to do anything in a day.
I mean, not only them, their generations, their kids don't ever have to work in. They have that much money. However, they're on the hunt for fame.
Listen.
And they're starting social media accounts. I'm like, why?
My beautiful client for over a decade, Kim Kardashian, brother.
Yep.
With Kanye West.
Yep.
What more money do they want?
Yep.
All the fame, all the money. And Kanye specifically said, we've done it. We're at the top. You cannot reach
any
as
higher.
big as where we are. And Kim says, no, I want more.
Wow. Why? Because
she wants it.
Yeah, and you work very close with the Kardashian family over the years.
Absolutely. I've worked with all of them, and that's their drive. You know, that's not a bad thing. Listen, I always tell people, fame is great because you can do good with it.
Yeah.
Yes, you can
influence people, right? You can do amazing things with fame. But if you allow it and not appreciate what you have, the problem is, what I call it, the balance is fame, but you need to go one step higher. If you appreciate, you will receive fame and you'll know how to control it. If you don't appreciate your blessings, it's a downhill spiral.
And it goes very quickly from the top to the bottom, very, very quickly. I want to touch on a few things this morning. The big ones are some of the biggest stories out of LA for 2023.
Yes.
You have this connection with Hollywood, but you have the connection with the Middle East.
Absolutely.
What are some of the biggest stories for the year? I was trying to remember some with Pretty, and I thought, you know what, let's go through to you.
Yeah,
what have you got?
The biggest one, of course, was Matthew Perry's death.
Of course.
Matthew Perry,
Devastating, right?
Starting there. And again, let's talk about this. Again, someone so famous, so successful.
Yeah.
You know, recently there was an interview with George Clooney, right? And they asked him, they said, look, we rose together in our journey to fame. And his dream was when he was like 10, 12, I want my own sitcom. When I get my own sitcom, I'm going to be the happiest man in the world, right? And the reason why he died is because of fame.
Yeah.
You know, there's so many stars have mental issues, depression, anxiety with social media, the pressure. Then they go on drugs, and then they need a calming down, and that's what happened with Matthew, purely based upon that fame was the ultimate destroyer for him. He had everything.
Is it because you think they go from such a high? You live in this high of fame. There's this feeling about it. And then I don't know, they're trying to always top it. I feel like the same thing happens with like artists, like musicians, band members. They're on stage in front of 60,000 people and then they come off that stage and they're like normal, and they're looking for that next hit and they don't know what to do.
I'll give an example. You look at One Direction.
Yeah.
Harry Styles came out of it. Zayn couldn't even control himself.
Yeah.
Where's the rest of them?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's any boy band, any group, you know, there's only so much.
Yeah.
You know, and then your cycle comes over. That's why you've got to give respect to even the Kardashians, brother, because they keep reinventing.
Yeah, they do.
If you don't reinvent, you're going to get stale.
Wow, interesting.
Old, you know?
All right, Matthew Perry, one of the headline stories there. What else? What were some of the other biggest stories of Hollywood?
Of course, Prince Harry.
Yeah.
Of course.
The book.
And of course, Britney Spears.
Two major books
Massive one.
year.
Again, come on, let's be honest, right? You look at Prince Harry, does he really have to spill the beans? I mean, come on.
Why did he do that,
PR,
do you think?
Brother. I mean, this guy is pushed by his missus.
Do you-
Loves fame. Meghan Markle loves fame.
They say that all the time about her, and she's
Can I
like,
tell you, I'll give you a little exclusive.
Yeah.
brother. You're
Insider.
talking about 15, 16 years ago, back in the day with my Hollywood.tv days, I used to work with her team, bro. They used to leak me information to take photos of her when she was coming off planes for Suits and all those different TV shows she was doing, all setup shots.
So if you don't know Sheeraz, many years ago, before TMZ,
we supplied TMZ.
yeah, well, the crazy thing was, back in LA, you owned video shops, like on the corner of streets, where if you got a paparazzi photo, if you got a photo of a celebrity, you'd go to Sheeraz's shops. He'd buy the shots from you.
Yep.
You would then on-sell them to TMZ.
Oh, distribute it to the world.
Yeah, so a lot of that
24 hours, by the way, 24 hours. We were the only 24-hour place that if you shot anything on a camera or any form of video, you would bring it to us cash. On the
you just
spot.
paid them cash.
Right there and then. So
And then
after
you-
release, we own the footage.
Because then you own it, then you could sell it onto the
Do you know a
tabloids.
true story?
Yeah.
Some guy comes to me and says that I've got a tip that someone died, okay, and I want to pay for this video. And I said to him, okay, you know, I'll give you a little bit of money. He said, you know, I was there, I didn't know who it was or whatever. I bought the clip, brother, for $100. You know who died? Who was in the ambulance? Michael Jackson.
No.
Yes, brother.
Wow,
$100.
really?
He had no idea what was going on. I was buying footage from everyone. He had no idea when I done the research of who is that person in that house in Beverly Hills? Who is that guy? And then literally within less than 15 minutes, I had it breaking news all over the world.
So you sold that video. That's
whole world.
that was a business. I mean, and now obviously with TMZ, it's a professional company just doing it
Yeah,
non-stop.
I was supplying with. I was supplying with TMZ for years. Entertainment Tonight for years. I mean, years.
Like
I was there.
Entertainment Tonight,
I'll
like-
never forget. I would walk in, and the producers of ET would be waiting, brother, at 5 a.m. saying, "Sheeraz, what breaking news do you have?"
And you would give them like literal
Based
videos.
upon those videos, the show was designed.
Right.
And then boom, it would go. You know, right? And
That's
then when we
unbelievable.
talk about Britney and her book,
Yeah.
the meltdown. I saw it all. I saw a lot of the stuff in her book is real.
Yeah.
That stuff is real.
Yeah, like the
right?
breakdown, the haircut,
all of
that stuff.
and all the pressure. Then finally she falls in love, and then she's with Sam, and then Sam wants to be an actor. You know, it's too much.
Yeah.
The girl wants love.
Yeah, she just wants normality, probably.
You're talking about love. What about another big story? Travis and Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
I mean, look at her. One of the most famous people, but she's chilled. You know, she's the only one that doesn't chase it.
Really?
You
Is
know
that
what?
true?
She comes off that way
No,
because
it's fact. Her team are so guarded. They don't chase fame. They don't go after anyone. No publicity stuff. She is who she is.
and people, the media just goes on this spiral with her.
Yeah.
Because she does nothing. She never posts any photos. She
No.
never provides any information. But we love talking about Taylor
But
Swift.
she's a machine, bro. And
Yeah.
now, if you have people, I always tell people, I'll never forget the stories when I brought Kim Kardashian to Dubai, Zendaya, Logan Paul,
Yep.
okay, Paris Hilton. Every time I would take them to their presidential suites at the hotels, lonely. Imagine you've seen hundred thousands of fans, and you go up to your room,
And then you're on your own.
You're on your own,
Which
And
is
you're like,
pretty crazy because I remember that time that we interviewed Paris Hilton
Oh, yeah.
through you. You
Yes.
said, hey, Paris Hilton's hotel room, this is the number. She's expecting you.
Yeah.
And Pretty Rossi and I rocked up to Paris Hilton's hotel room in one of the beautiful hotels here. Remember that? She was on her own.
She
You're
was
right.
on her own, and she was
just-
organizing everything herself.
Yeah.
But I can tell you what everybody, that fame is a great thing, right? The number one thing that people need to realize, that whatever success you have in your career, whoever you are, you can be popular in your job, you could be popular in your business, in your real estate, whatever that is. If you appreciate what you have, the fame feels better and it will last longer.
Being
Because
grateful.
It's all down to being grateful. You know what I mean? Look at Hollywood. You want another big story? The whole of Hollywood shut down, brother.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the strike.
The
Well,
strike.
that was one of the biggest stories of the year as well.
Okay, 6 months. Imagine over 160,000 SAG and AFTRA members. They're the unions, right, in Hollywood. No work.
Yeah.
Okay, you're talking actors, radio, TV, craft services, hair and makeup. Every bit of the industry
Shut
that
down.
lost $5 billion, okay, over 6 months of the whole industry shutting down, right? So imagine now you're an actor, you're doing all your productions, off. It was an off button. So not only did we come off of COVID, 2 years break,
Yeah, it hurts.
then you had, actors, no one can work, right? That this is the first time that it happened in Hollywood. I think it was over 60 years. So actors are looking for work. They're looking for productions, and you know what I mean. It's very, very hard out there.
I mean, it is. And I think like what you said, like no matter what you're doing, just you count your blessings. You be a good person. You do good, you get good, no matter how famous you are. You know, looking at the likes. I think Taylor Swift is just a talented human being though as well. Like when you have talent, the fame comes to you.
You were there.
Where?
You went to the show, right?
Yeah, I went to the Taylor.
You saw it.
I've never gone to a show like Taylor Swift, and I've seen the likes of U2, Michael Jackson,
Coldplay.
I've seen big names perform. A Taylor Swift show. I could not believe what I saw.
Deal.
Yeah,
it's the real deal.
Her fans from the ages of 5 to 75, and they're all like Swifties. Like they're really all into it. And there's 80,000 people, and she sold that 80,000 arena like 4 nights in a row or something. It was unbelievable. Sheeraz, we are running out of time. I want to say thank you. I want you to come back. Firstly, congratulations on the awards. I know you've just won a couple of awards that don't come lightly. So well done.
Thanks.
What were those awards?
Was, Media Communication Company of the Year, FAME by Sheeraz by Entrepreneur Magazine.
Good on you.
And Virtue Zone as well. I won with them, and then Media Personality of the Year. And watch out, brother, we are about to shake up the UAE with FAME.RealEstate. You're about to see celebrity branded towers, brother.
Wow.
Around the city of Dubai. Get ready.
That's awesome.
Wherever you look, brother, you're going to say, oh my God. Is that a Beyonce tower? Is that an Angelina Jolie tower?
I love that.
Is that a Beckham tower? Oh, God, we're about to go down, brother. FAME.RealEstate, and we will keep you guys posted.
Bring it on. Let us know. Always welcome here to the show. Once again, FAME by Sheeraz. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Virgin Radio.